convoluted tubule and the cortical collecting duct fall into two distinct structural and functional types: principal cells and intercalated cells. The more numerous principal cells have few microvilli and basolateral folds. These specialized cells respond to certain hormones that regulate the cell's permeability to water and solutes, specifically sodium and potassium ions. When the acidity of the body increases, the intercalated cells secrete hydrogen ions into the urine to restore the acid-base balance of the body. The key feature of principal cells is that their permeability to water and solutes is physiologically regulated by hormones. The key feature of intercalated cells is their secretion of hydrogen ions for acid-base balancing. Now click the medullary collecting duct of the small nephron to see the features of this last segment of the nephron.
That's wrong. That is not a part of the nephron. You get that? Just ignore that. This medullary collecting duct of the papillary duct is not a part of the nephron. Right?
Principal cells of the medullary collecting duct are mostly cuboidal in shape. The luminal and basolateral membranes are relatively smooth, and the cells possess few mitochondria. The permeability of these cells to water and urea is hormonally regulated as the fluid passes through this region. The key feature of these cells is their hormonally regulated permeability to water and urea. These photomicrographs show a longitudinal section and a cross-section of collecting ducts. Notice that the ducts are composed of cuboidal cells. Also notice that the lumen of the collecting duct, shown in cross-section, is much larger than the lumens of the adjacent thick ascending tubules. This reflects the volume of fluid the collecting ducts contain, as they gather the fluid from many nephrons. The longitudinal section here shows two ducts joining to form a larger duct. Here's a summary of what we've covered. The urinary system is composed of the kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. The kidney is composed of three regions: the renal cortex, medulla, and pelvis. The functional unit of the kidney, the nephron, is composed of a tubular portion and associated blood vessels. Each region of the tubular portion of the nephron depends on the unique features of its epithelial cells to carry out its function.
Okay, that's it, folks. For now, when we will take up chapter 26, we'll go for glomerular filtration and other topics.